Hi. Good evening and a happy Thursday. We're getting close to the weekend, but this is White Horse Thunder, World of Food. And I'm going to ask you now and probably later on, but always like and subscribe us over at White Horse Thunder on YouTube. But right now, it just happens to be that Julie Lee is here in the kitchen, but she is washing her hands. And I wanted to point that out because today she is going to be rolling egg rolls. How's that? So everything here, you're constantly touching with your hands, all the food, okay? And traditionally, she tends to use this particular type of roll. She uses a spring roll pastry, but we're going to be trying out a new one that just came out on the market by Nasoya. Says new and improved egg rolls, which is more, she's going to also be using eggs, but only the yolk. But this roll here is probably something you would have seen and tasted if you got egg rolls at a lot of the Asian restaurants, okay? Everyone has a different take on doing egg rolls, and we're just wanted to try this out. Today it's going to be shrimp egg rolls, and I'm just going to take you through all this. We're going to be using clear noodles. Sorry, I had to go back and untie my tongue. So sorry about that. I think I'm getting hungry looking at all this. But anyways, we've got shrimp over here that was marinated in garlic. And she's actually going to be probably adding some more garlic. But we used a garlic powder in there. Also sweet squeeze Florida honey. And this is raw and unfiltered. Again, always a local if you can get it. We got white pepper going in here. The Badia garlic powder. We use a lot of the Badia. But this was a vegan chickenless seasoning salt, which is awesome because this one here is got turmeric, onion powder, garlic with salt. Okay. And it's sea salt. Makes a big difference. We've got some other things that are going to go into this a little bit later, but a little bit of black pepper, a little sea salt again, and a little bit of soy sauce. And aside from the shrimp, you've got a container here. Okay, and that's what the actual pastry for that Nasoya looks like over there. We've got carrots, mushrooms, onions, bean sprouts, and a mix of greens, which includes 3 different types of cabbage with some kale. Those are those egg yolks, see? Coming right out over here. So I'm going to film from this angle. Much easier for you to see, and see how she's doing that. She's just taking her fingertips, doing the corners. Okay, and then she's going to start off with a piece of shrimp. Okay, then goes some mushroom, a little bit of carrot shredded, some of that bean sprout. Okay, and see how she starts always at one corner? And there goes some of that great greens and cabbages mixed in there. And then some of the noodle. Okay. Then she's going to add some soy sauce on this. And then the magic starts to happen as she starts to roll here. Again, if you're coming in now on this, always wash your hands before you start messing with food, okay?
Oh, how about this one?
Well, you might have your reservations there, I can tell. She's not sure. Okay, this is the first time we use that, but now she's going to go to the spring. Now, the spring roll pastry happens to be a larger square also. So, and that makes a difference too when you're trying to prep these as to how much food you can stuff into the rolls too. Okay. Over on the oven also, there is a sauce pot filled with coconut oil that's been preheated. Okay, so that and you have to do that. One thing to point out here while she's going to do this second roll. Okay, again, remember, taking the egg yolk and you're dabbing it on the corners of the rolls. This helps it stick together. Okay, and she's going to undo this one. Okay, while she's undoing that, anyways, I want to go back to the fact that we've got a sauce pot with coconut oil. It's been preheated. Okay, so that by the time she goes to take her rolls that are complete with all the stuffings. Yeah, see, this one is working a lot better. Yeah, I can see the difference right there. She's going to bring them over, and she'll be able to automate. See, she's sealing it also from the outside with that egg yolk. Okay, and she's going to place one right here. So she's going to do about 4 of them. But anyways, that coconut oil there that I was saying has been preheated. You want to do that before you actually start rolling the egg rolls, because otherwise they're going to be sitting out for a while, because you need it to get to a certain consistency and a certain temperature, so that once you've got whatever you're going to drop in there, and then you're going to let them swim around for a while, it's ready to go. Otherwise, those rolls are going to be sitting out for a while, waiting for that saucepan to get to that right temperature. Okay, so again, you want to preheat that. All right, so again, she's grabbing a shrimp, some carrots. All right, we're going to do this up here. Okay, and mushrooms, onion, a little bit of bean sprout. Oh, she jumped into a different spot. There's a bean sprout, but then we got those greens that include a red cabbage, a Savoy cabbage, and then one other, and there's the noodles clear and the soy sauce. Okay, and now she's going to roll this. Okay, I know she's liking this a lot better. Okay, so for her, she prefers the spring roll pastry. All right, again, she's resealing the outside of that with some egg yolk. All right, so we're gonna head right over to that oven burner, and you can hear that crackling, that oil. It's popping almost. Okay, you need it to be that hot. Okay, and there she goes. She's gonna drop those in there. They're gonna do some swimming around. Look at that! Isn't that cool? And while they're doing this, they're going to start to change color. They're going to go from a white, they're going to pick up a golden brown by the time they're done here. Okay, and she's just going to kind of help them as they take their swim. As a matter of fact, we're going to be swimming when we get done with this. So, look at that. Alright, and hopefully while this is going on, I just want to say please keep safe, keep that social distancing, a mask every time you head out to buy the, I'm going to step back because, there we go, out in public, sorry, threw my whole train of thought off on there. There we go. All right, now you can see it starting to turn a little bit. Okay. But again, make sure that you have this preheated so that when you drop them in, they do exactly what they're doing right now. It starts bubbling, you can hear it crackling. And again, she was using coconut oil. Okay, this isn't something for the extra virgin olive oil, vegetable oil, or canola oil. Coconut oil, that's what you want to use. So, actually, if you notice, it looks a little bit like the number 7. Could be your lucky number. Alright. And see, they're taking a pretty healthy swim. They're just kind of leaning back, maybe floating on their back, thinking about what they're going to be doing later tonight. I don't know. It's all me crazy. I don't know what egg rolls talk about. Actually, I never really, other than out at a restaurant, I've never really encountered one. I gotta say. So, but they could have a pretty fun life. I don't know. And then again, so, but again, I was saying it's Thursday. One of the things that we're going to be doing tomorrow, throw this out here, a little bit of coming attractions. We're going to be roasting a chicken that started marinating last night, okay, with a heavy dose of garlic. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to give you a little preview right now. Look at that. This is a roast. We're going to actually do it like kind of almost like rotisserie style, but got a lot of seasoning in there amongst the garlic. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. Okay, we're going back to these egg rolls again. The color starting to turn. See it there? Yay. I'm going to spin around here. There we go. And I think Julie is actually rolling a couple extras that are going to go in here. Loving life here. Okay. And guess what? We're not far away from the weekend. So if you haven't got anything on the menu, these are great appetizers. Okay, depending on what you put in, I make it a meal out of them. Why not? We're going to be doing some with beef later on at another time. There we go. And even though this was preheated, okay, we've got this on a high setting. We're using the smaller, because we happen to have a stovetop that's got one burner that has two settings on it for larger or smaller pans. And we're using a smaller pan, so if you don't know this, never cook with anything larger of a ring than you need to. And the reason why is if you look over here, see this handle I'm grabbing? If you were using the larger ring right now, this part I'm grabbing would be over the heat. And you need, especially with it being like a plastic, it would be melting. Or it would get super hot, and that could be a trip to the hospital. So we, again, use some out-of-the-box thinking when it comes to things like this, okay? We want to keep you safe and happy. And it's not just during the pandemic, but that's just cooking as well, okay? And even with this oil, be careful. You can either drop them in by hand, or if you got tongs, you could, as long as the pastry is pretty strong, you could take tongs and drop them into the oil, okay? And as you can see, they're starting to not only pick up that golden coloring, but the outside's going to get crispy as well, okay? Because when you bite into an egg roll, you want it to crunch, all right? You also do not want it to be leaking out oil, okay? So the oil of choice here is, again, the coconut oil. You want to pick your oils carefully. Extra virgin olive oil is another one we use a lot for certain dishes. And Julie's big thing here is that you want things to pick up the flavor of the oils, seal something that you're cooking with, but it doesn't need to be dripping all over you when you go to bite into it, because I had a horrible experience one time with an egg roll and a lot of oil. And I can tell you it wasn't done this way. I think I was at the drive-in, so be leery of drive-in food, okay? In fact, I think I can even remember the movie I went to see, Buck Rogers in the 25th Century and Jaws. How's that? All right, look, we're done. Okay, that wasn't a long process. All right. She's got this over in a strainer. See? And we're going to follow her over here. Okay. All right. So she's got some paper towel in there. That's going to soak up a little bit of the oil. Okay. Again, remember, we're always trying to keep things nice and crisp and not squishy and oily. All right. There you go. And I bet you at some point she's going to... Oh, we got some honey coming out here. Oh, that's right too. Sorry. This isn't just honey. This is a special sauce that Julie had made for spring rolls and that. So she's going to be using this for the egg rolls tonight. It's right here. She just happened to use a big glass honey jar. Okay. I know there's honey in it though, in that sauce. All right. All right, there we go. We're gonna, so kind of, you hear that crunching too, if you can hear it. Okay, nice. Okay, that's the sound you want to hear. All right, now she's gonna grab one with a chopstick. And now we're gonna slice that right in half so you can see the steam coming out of there. But guess what? No oil's running out of there. Okay. That is the key. All right, Julie's going to taste this. She's going to put a little of her special sauce over here. And I'm going to put caution to the wind and say just make sure when you go to bite into one of these that it's nice and cool, or you blow it off, because you don't want to burn the inside of your mouth. As hungry as you can be and you're in a hurry, take a little bit of your time, let things cool just a little bit, okay? All right. All right, there's the inside again. Just gonna dip that in there.
It's still hot.
And it's still hot, yeah, that's what I thought.
See, the shrimp already out.
Ah, there's a little bit of the shrimp fell out. Just gonna try that. Okay, see, there you go. So what's your opinion here, Chef? All right, good, thumbs up. All right, excellent. Okay, now she's going to take a small little bite with the shell outside. Good? Okay. All right, so there you have it. Shrimp egg roll. Using a spring roll pastry. You got the four corners. Remember, the spring roll pastries, at least the ones that we were using, pretty good size. And you want that if you want to be able to stuff them pretty good inside. You know, make a meal out of them more than just a snack. And again, there's the egg yolk we used. There's the pastry. You put it, egg yolk at each corner. You start at one corner, always roll to the opposite corner when you're doing this. And as you go to seal it up, once you've got it rolled all the way up completely, you seal the tab on it, if you want to say it, with more yolk. Bring it over to your already preheated oil. Drop it in there.
You know what? You don't have to add soy sauce in there.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's still good.
Okay. So you don't, you heard it right there. Don't need the soy sauce.
This is my first time.
Yeah, this is her first time with using.
Something new.
Yeah.
Now we got dirty sauce.
Yes.
But if not, we can do it again for the beef, and I can show you better. So.
Yep. So another day we'll be probably doing these again with beef, and we're gonna do it without the soy sauce this time. So.
Next time I'm putting down the ground beef,
Mm-hmm.
and then I smash it with my hands, and then I don't have to, you know, do all that. Just all at one time.
She's gonna have everything all mixed together.
Yeah.
That's what
And
she's
then
gonna do.
just pressing it out.
Yep.
So next time it can get better.
Okay. All right, there you
All
go.
about all learning together. Because I'm not a chef, I'm an author away from the White Horse. Yeah. So check on my Julie fan page and White Horse thumbnail
World of Food.
and the World of Food. Thank you.
Right. Okay. Just wanted to get that anyway. So there you have it.
Don't forget, I gotta put the noodle in together too.
That would be helpful, yes, the noodles. All right. So there you have it. White Horse Thunder World of Food. Shrimp egg rolls.
Have a good
Okay.
evening. Thank you. Action number 2 tomorrow. But the chicken bake. And another
Oh.
one with the ground beef.
Right.
Okay? Thank you.
Oh, and by the way, that chicken is a ginger garlic baked chicken coming up tomorrow. So, anyways, everyone.
Together, this is COVID-19 coronavirus.
Okay. So there you have it, I think, from White Horse Thunder World of Food. Have a fantastic evening. A happy Thursday to you. Be safe, be healthy. Subscribe and like us at White Horse Thunder on YouTube. And until the next time, I say ciao.